Alright, Jay at SFR. Here's the sales post for straight out of Copart, version 1. So the reason why I'm selling this car is I'm just going to jump on a different shell. I had a lot of fun with this car, don't get me wrong. I really like to keep this car, but since I have different plans, I just have so many cars just laying around. I'm actually getting another one, so I really have to get rid of it. So I'm just going to take a hit and get rid of this as soon as I can. Worst case, if I can sell it within a couple of weeks, I'm just going to part it out because I think I'm going to get my money back. I mean, it'll take a little longer time, but I'm sure I'll probably get my money back or maybe make money off of it. So the price, so those who are actually watching, I'm just going to go straight to the point. The price I'm looking for is $2,800 cash. No trade, nothing, just $2,800. It's yours. Comes with the title, but salvage title, obviously, from New Jersey. It was going to be transferred under my name, so there's a certificate under my name. But I'm very sure, you know, you could jump me and register, but you first have to pass the state enhanced inspection. So something like that you'll have to deal with. I'll have nothing to do with it, so do your research if you like to actually drive this car on the street and register it. So the rules and laws could be different per states. Will not ship unless you have transportation sent here, and I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is just watch the car loaded, you know, hand over the title. That's it. I'm not gonna do any. I'm not going to go through all that, get a quote and all that. It's up to you to do it. If I ever have to ship it. So at the end of the day, this would be ideal car for what I did. Like, you know, just put the car in the trailer, go to the track and have fun with, or something that you could just, you know, fully build this car as a race car. You know, has a good shell. It didn't roll over or anything. All the windows and glasses are good. No crazy body damage. You know, fenders are replaceable. This is from Orion's car from Hager Garage. If that adds value, I don't know. But the main damage was basically over here. And obviously the wheel was damaged and the suspension. Suspensions are fixed. I don't know what kind of wheels you will get, but I'll just get you like some burners because I'll probably need some of the tires and wheels for my next shift car. The door is red. It's from Aaron's car. That's bad. That's the bad from exterior wise. The trunk is from another 3.8, so it says not 3.8. It could be lined up. I didn't have time to line it up or anything. Taillights, everything works. So $2,800. So I'm not done yet. $2,800 is actually getting the car as is, stock. So basically, when I was to get this car from the auction, but manual transmission, swap done, and suspension fixed. So you could literally actually take the car and drive it off, as long as, you know, you were going to deal with the law. But everything's good. The engine, I was just ripping it, you know, last week, no problem. 150 to 155 all throughout the cylinders. The turbo went bad, the original one, but this is a replacement one and works great. Bills boost, no problem. You'll have all the stock turbo pipings, stock intake, if I could find the stock intake, and stock intercooler, everything. Because I'm gonna basically, you're gonna have the car that you could just do a little minor modification like I did initially for the first track event. You just need a maybe welded differential or something, because I'm gonna take that two-way Tomei differential as well. So basically, you're just getting the car like a stock. But manual transmission, a little banged up for $2,800. I've been getting a lot of inquiries too, hence why I made this video, so I could just send everybody to just watch this video instead of keep repeating myself, but at the end of the day, this car is like 2010, only maybe 6-7 years old. Unlike some cars that were like manufactured in 1990s, you know, early 2000s, you could get it for like $1,000-$2,000 these days. I'm not downing any, you know, models or manufacturers, but at the end of the day, this car is actually newer than what you see as like a beater at the drift events or track. So, you know, it's a little more value, but at the end of the day, if this was a clean title, you can probably sell this thing as like maybe a little over 9,000. Some guys there are in their ego, they even like put it up for like 14,000, 50,000, but you know, that's just nonsense. So ideally about 8,500, 9,000, and we just sold the car around that price. Obviously in better condition, clean title, but 2,800. I don't think I'm asking too much. Everything works pretty much. So I'm gonna take out the steering wheel because I love this one. If you want the stock e-brake, I could put it in there. If I could find some stock OEM interior pieces, I'll put it back on. You have to deal with a turbo and shifter. Everything works. The car has about 84,000 plus miles on it. All the gauges work. Everything works. Windows work. I just ripped the tint, so it's a little sticky, but you know, you can wipe it off, or I'll wipe it off. Mirrors work. All the lights work. And CD player, AC blows cold air, heat works, trunk works, gasket works. Unlike some cars, trunk works, but only thing is, since there's a damage, you know, the water might come in. Getting some water in the taillight is actually a very common problem with the Genesis Coupes. So you pretty much get the whole car that you could just probably put a little bit of modifications and you could actually rip it on the track like I initially did. I'll throw in the stock Outta housing, the whole downpipe exhaust, dual exhaust, because it has a whole turbo pack. I'm keeping that too. So once again, it's just gonna be stock suspension, everything, except for the manual swap we did. Oh, only thing with the manual swap, I just cut corners, but everything works. The TCU is still in there, so the car could start. I'll still say P because the gauge is still thinking this car is actually automatic, but everything works. Key comes out, no problem. And this lock work, so you don't have to manually lock it and put your hand in there or something like that. Screwdriver. It's not one of those cars. So if you're interested, 2,800. Once again, no trade, cash only. And if you have any questions, you could email me at kdmguy@yahoo.com. And once again, I will not ship. You'll have to arrange everything if you have to. And if there's a reasonable offer, you know, I might consider taking it, but you know, no low bowling. I don't have time for that. I'll just ignore you if that doesn't even make sense at all. Other than that, that's what I'm looking for. Something you could just beat around and have fun. Here's a car, and let us know.